I've seen people come and go and lose everything. If you pick the wrong wife who takes you for everything, it's pretty much your own fault.
Do you feel under more pressure now that Mabel is pregnant and there's a baby on the way?
The low season here is tough, man. You need to make your money January, February, March, April.
What's the story, folks? Pete here from Thairish Times, all the way from Bangkok. I'm in Bangkok, baby. Right at this spot here, I've interviewed so many people, so many epic stories covered here on the channel. Steve Ross was interviewed right here, Bangkok Pat interviewed there, and then just over there we interviewed Charlie Hubbard, and the list goes on. I can probably think of another 6 or 7 people that I've interviewed in this exact spot, so it holds a special place in my heart. So came down here, it's about past 7 in the morning, people are doing their morning runs, and I thought I'd do the intro down here. So anyway, a couple of days ago, flew down to Phuket. I interviewed a person that a lot of you will probably know on the channel. His name is Richie. He's an English guy who set up a cafe restaurant on Phuket, in the Kata area of Phuket, and I interviewed him about 18 months ago, and the interview was along the lines of you know, him going all in on a business in Phuket, you know, quitting his job, moving from the UK to Phuket and starting a business. So let's do a part 2 with him, catch up, because I'm always interested in someone who moves to Thailand, especially takes a big risk, and he certainly took a big risk, and he's got a lot of changes that have happened to him and his wife in the last 18 months. So let's go meet him, and if you like the video, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel, and it feels good to be in Bangkok, it really does. Let's get straight into it.
Pete, welcome back to Thailand.
Thank you very much, Richie. So, right, it's been a year and a half since, yeah, it's been 18 months. It was April 2022 when we last did our interview, right? How's life been?
Yeah, it's been good. What's been happening, what's new is the baby obviously on the way.
Are you excited about the baby on the way? What are your feelings now? Maybe about 7 months pregnant.
Oh yeah, very excited. New life coming, you know, I'm going to be a father, first time, 47 years old, you know, yeah, very excited.
Are you expecting this high season to pick up more than the previous year?
To be honest, it's now November, just coming into November, second week of November. I was thinking it was going to be busier now, but, well, if you look behind us, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 tables. Yeah, it's picking up now. In the beginning, I was thinking, oh shit, you know, it's still quiet. Where we, June, July, August, September was pretty quiet, but now, driving around last night as well, I've seen, yeah, it's coming back. Definitely, I think this week is going to be the turning point and get back into high season. My last video I made was like a bit gloomy, you know, I shared. We're now opening late in the evening till 10 at night, and yeah, not many came, but it's the first week, you know. It's now the 3rd week of opening late. The first week, you still got to get it known, haven't you? We've been like a year and a half since you was here last, open till 6 p.m. And now we're doing 9 till 10. Last high season I seen 9 till 6, you know. When was it? It must have been December when it really took off.
How do you promote that? How do you get people to know that you're staying open late?
YouTube, obviously, Facebook, Instagram, Google Maps. You can put updates on Google Maps.
Has starting the YouTube channel been like a major key to the success of the business, or do you think that if you never had YouTube, you've been able to just do it anyway, be successful anyway?
If we'd never had YouTube, we would have failed probably in the first year, because a few reasons. We started in COVID, we're off the beaten track, so YouTube helped bring people to us. You know, as soon as the sandbox thing, people came. The little bit of money from YouTube, we needed it. And yeah, just to get the ball rolling. A big thing is Google Maps. And if you're starting fresh on Google Maps with no reviews, how are you initially going to get people there to begin? And for us, it was YouTube. Obviously, there's other ways. I would like to know a few other marketing ways other than social media, you know. We're doing everything social media. So the first people that came from YouTube are the ones that left reviews, the reviews on your Google account are very important, like massive. This is what when people search for certain things, like that VIP table, they found us because he searched English breakfast when he's in Caron. If you search English breakfast, we'll come up.
Or how do you do that? By getting people to write on it?
What people write in their reviews. Okay. If someone writes, oh, that's the best breakfast I've had, the best coffee, stuff like this is what shows up when people search. I see some businesses here, they've got hardly any reviews and they probably don't really focus on their Google Maps thing. I best not give too much away here. We're going to give everything away to the competition. No.
Well, your channel, I think, you know, you've been very open and honest on your channel. You've spoken about, you know, the good things in life, the bad things in life, the things we all experience about. If you were to go back and start the channel again, would you be as open and honest, or would you change anything?
No, I would stick to exactly open and honest as I am. I think that's what people like to see. That's what I like to see. Not everybody likes to see that. Pisses some people off. But that's what I like to see. That's my character. That's who I am. You know, I'm trying to be, if you're trying to be something else, you're not going to last very long with making videos, are you? Just be who you are. Be genuine and honest. People can see that. So many people that come say, well, like, you know, I don't follow other people. I follow you because you're genuinely being you. And you share, like the last video, I was going to put it out and I was thinking, this is shit, you know. Nothing happens, it's just me coming here and no customers. But then it's like, okay, it's the reality though. That is, if you're going to have a business here, you better be ready for some hard weeks of nothing, hardly any people. Yeah, that can be tough if you're, you know, you got to take it.
In the last interview we did there back in April last year, I'd say 98, 99% of the comments were, you know, fantastic. Yeah. You always get the naysayers that were saying he's started a business on using credit cards and it's all in Maybelle's name. What's he doing? It's doomed to failure. And then here you are a year and a half later. So do you have anything to say to the naysayers that were?
Yeah, hey look, I've been here, coming March will be 4 years. And March will be 3 years with a business. I've seen people come and go and lose everything. Quite a few, more than on one hand, and lost everything. Like what these naysayers say, it happens, it's true, it's not bullshit. I'll say, if you can't pick your wife properly, if you pick the wrong wife who takes you for everything, it's pretty much your own fault. I've been coming here for years before I met anyone like Maybelle. Then when I met Maybelle, I was like, okay, find a diamond in the rough here, whatever. You know what people say. You know when you found a good woman, and I could trust her with everything. She ain't going to take nothing from me. She don't want to take anything from me. Even when I've got nothing, when we've put everything into the business, we're struggling. She's here. She's hardworking. She's loyal. She's 100% loyal. Yeah, I picked a good woman. I picked a wife. That's what I would say to the naysayers. So when people comment stuff like that, it doesn't even bother me. I laugh and go, okay, other people, genuine people, can see our connection, how we get on, and go, yeah, if you think this woman's going to screw him over and take everything he's got, I don't know, people think like that. Then coming to Thailand, some people come and meet the wrong woman. They're looking in the wrong place. They're looking in bars. Hey, I'm not saying you can't find a nice woman in a bar, but if it's if you start your relationship on maybe a transaction kind of relationship and then you try and turn it into something more, it's not started in the right way to begin.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
I don't want to slate that way because hey, everyone does it. Everyone comes here and it's huge and people have fun and some guys fall in love. Usually it's a young couple, a younger lady, and she falls in love and goes off with him. Falang to another country. It does happen, but generally it's a transaction and it should be dealt that way. Don't be getting all loved up. Hey, I came here when I was like 21 and was told that the saying was don't fall in love in Thailand, you know, by your group peers around you. Don't get loved up because it happens. But hey, no, you know, you've got to pick your woman wisely, wife. Pick your wife wisely. If you think your wife is going to take everything off you, why did you even get
if
involved?
that doubt even comes into your
Exactly,
head,
yeah.
don't start a business together.
Don't start a business, and don't flip and buy her a bar and whatever else, and then cry when it's all gone, taken from you, and then go, Thailand. Well, what about you? Oh, this is what I would say. I say this to a lot of guys. Would you do this, what you're doing now, in your home country? Which is pay for this, pay for that, pay all this, have nothing in your name, the list goes on. And the answer is you wouldn't do any of it, but you could do it here, and then when it goes wrong, you want to slag off the country.
True.
And you've got to take some responsibility yourself.
I remember a couple of months ago you were kind of playing with the idea of going back to the UK.
And then probably last year, right?
Well, last year.
Yeah, last year, October last year.
Okay.
Yeah, it was October
You
last
said
year.
it in a video. You think of the title of the video, and
yeah.
What was the story there? You were just.
That's the story. Is the low season here is tough, man. You need to make your money January, February, March, April. You need to make your money then, and a bit either side. Let's not say not just, but they're the main months. We were fresh, new. You know what I mean? So it was like low. I mean, a lot of places closed down for a couple of months in low season, but they know you got to hit that high season hard. Whereas I didn't know. I'm all new. Maybelle doesn't know. Maybelle's Thai. She doesn't know. She used to work in a resort. So, yeah, coming to the end of the low season, my two cooks fell out with each other, started fighting, and trust me, these cooks are the most important people here. And then, one of them brought their family here and was going to have a bit of a fight here, so I had to say, right, that's it, sack them both.
Brought their family here to have a fight?
Yeah. So I lost the plot and said, right, I'm going to sack both of you. That's not happening here, we don't bring this kind of stuff here.
And what was the fight about?
Well, they're working together, it's hard, it gets a bit, we only had two cooks, and it was getting quite busy. You have busy days and you have empty days. Everyone seems to come at the same time, so then there's a lot of pressure on the kitchen. It's weird. Vibrations over the earth, I think. Everyone turned up at 10:30. It's like, what the hell? And then, they obviously, it's not easy. One said one to the other, something in Thai, I can't remember, maybe, what was it? I can't remember the swear word anyway, so that was it. She wanted to bring her family and sort the other one out. So I got rid of them both, but then one I really liked, I got on with well. Even though we couldn't communicate, we just had it is when Thai and you can't speak the same language, but you just seem to get on.
Yeah.
Brought her back. But then, she was, obviously had a bit of an anger issue as well. Very nice girl, awesome cook, but it happened again after that. So that was I had a little blow, my mind was just gone like, this is hard, months of low season. Now we've lost the cooks. We've got some new cooks, and they were useless. Sorry to say. And I was just like, what? I'm going to go home and work and get some money. I was just saying to you around there, look, I had more money back in England working a lot, 60 hours a week, but I had more money. But that was my feeling at the time. But straight after, it was like, no. When I put my head in that space, when I thought about being in England and going to that domain boring job day in, day out, I was like, well, no, can't do it, man. And then it picked up. It was like, I put the video out, people came, don't go, and then gradually it picked up and it was like, that's it, I'm going nowhere.
Do you feel under more pressure now that Maybelle is pregnant and there's a baby on the way?
Yeah, well, yeah. I was just saying one about the Google Maps thing, and we're saying again, we just had a low season, and someone commented before something about if you don't make enough in the high season to cover your low season, you're doing something wrong. But we just spent money. I showed you what we've done here. We extended the shop. We bought new equipment. We put money back in. We got the staff ready to cover us for high season. And then, it's the same. We're back to the same point where it's like, shit, things are getting tight here. I have to make a video. And it's weird. It's like somehow it always just works out. I'm back to juggling money when I was a young guy, just to get it to keep going. And then I know now, soon, look, today is an example, it's just going to take off again soon. So we have to be ready December to March, April I think as well, to be open 9 till 10 at night. You have to make all your money then. That's why I've got the opening hours, and I've started it early. You know, I started it early, and I'm like, shit, this costing me more money now to pay overtime, and I've not got the people. But I think we had to do that just to be ready. You know, the time when you worry, when I wake up in the morning, sometimes I wake up and I think, shit, I've got to make this work because we've got a baby coming. It's now November, December, January. We've got 2 months. We're going to have the baby, got to buy lots of stuff. But hey, we don't have to buy any clothes. We've got a wardrobe full already from YouTube subscribers. Honestly, they brought us so much stuff, full on. A lady came in with bags full of baby clothes, brand new from Central Festival. And I was like, wow, you know.
That's
so
cool.
Nice, yeah, unbelievable.
Really cool. Is life on Phuket all that it's cracked up to be? You know, you're living on this tropical island, you got a business. People watching this now would probably say you're living the dream. Are you living the dream, or what do you think?
I'm not living the dream yet. I'm kind of thinking about this the other day, you know, it's like, even though I quit my job, came here, and now I've got a business and it's like hard work again, but it's not like hard work like having a job. I sit around here and chat to people that come, that's what I do. So you have to think about, we need to make money, we need to pay staff, da-da-da. But I think this is the struggle to get to, not about living the dream, but living a more comfortable life. Living in a nice house in Phuket, bringing up a child here. I think this is an awesome place to bring up a child. But the fact of the matter is, no matter where you live in the world, you need money. You need money for your freedom, to spend more time with your family, to go on trips, go on holidays, take breaks. You need money. So to earn money in Phuket, if you haven't got a business, it's damn hard, you know. But it's a beautiful place to live. I love living here. The environment, it's got a vibe about, like a good feeling. But then, you know, low season does get a bit, when you got a business, you know, probably keep mentioning it, but it is like when you're just like, oh shit, you know, you got to be ready for that. You know, here to the UK, weather-wise and everything else, yeah, I love living here. And yeah, you just need to earn more money to make it comfortable and living the dream. I set myself a little goal in 2018, and I've been working towards that since, and just like visioning it, and I'll probably reveal it when I get there, but yeah, we're on the way there, let's say. We're on that.
Question went down my head now.
Right, yeah. Talk too much. I didn't drink tea.
What was I going to say? I was going to say, what are the negatives of living on Phuket? You know, for me, I just see it's great. Obviously, weather's brilliant, it's perfect, tropical. Traffic?
Yeah.
I think there's an issue with the traffic.
High season, too busy, and traffic. And too busy for the people that live here. It gets very busy, and they moan about how busy it is. If I was living here and didn't have to do a business and was retired or something, I wouldn't live on the west coast, you know, the tourist areas. I'd live out the way a bit more. Phuket town, I really like Phuket town. It feels more like Thailand. Go a little bit east of Phuket town, quiet, beautiful. In 10 minutes you're in a nice place with you know, busy restaurants and everything you want and need. It's got a bit of everything, Phuket, you know, beautiful beaches, scenery, and the malls, if you want shopping malls, and your Western conveniences, restaurant, every food you can imagine. You know, that's why it's becoming such a popular place to live.
What are your future plans? Are you going to expand, have different Maybelle's coffee gardens around Phuket, or what's the story?
You know, we've got a few people that want to invest and open up another one. So they want to put the money in with me and open up another one. I was talking with someone recently about franchising and stuff, but I don't think that's the way. I think opening more would be better. I want a car park for this place. That's at the top of my list. Parking is definitely in the evening.
You've got land right there, don't you?
Yeah. There's a big bit of land there. I've already spoke with them. It's just money. As soon as I'm ready, I can do it. What was I on about then? I've lost my tongue.
More Maybelle's.
Negative. All right, yeah. So when the time's right, you know, I'll definitely want to open more. And I think with your new gained experience of working at it. You know, it's not easy, so you learn. So I think to open another one, we'd be like, right, okay, we're going into it with more knowledge, location, setup, the ambient, the feeling of the place, indoor, bit of indoor and bit of outdoor. You know, aircon. People want aircon here. I see. If you got a bit of aircon, you can pack it out. So yeah, I'd really like to open another one, but yeah, it's at the right time. I'm not in a.
So if you were going with another
rush.
one, you'd have kind of a building with like an aircon cafe with a garden.
Yeah, indoor, outdoor. I know where I want to do it as well, but I'll keep that. I know the perfect base. Yeah.
Don't tell me anyway. You might tempt me into quitting my job. Do what you did.
Actually, looking all the time. But it's just finding the right spot at the right time, and the area that I like is going up in price, but that's because it's becoming so popular.
Well, look, Richie, shake my hand. Thank you are a legend. I wish you all the best.
Legend, mate.
And I'll be back.
Congratulations on your. Have you announced that on your thing?
Yeah, they would have seen it in the previous video. It hasn't been released, but of the wedding, yeah.
Congratulations on your wedding. And
thanks very much.
Thanks for coming again.
I'll be back in another a year and a half.
Yeah. See where we're at.
To see your growing empire.
We'll still be here, guys. We'll still be here. With a car park. Let's see if we've got a car park.
Next video, we have a car park.
Yeah.
Right, cheers. We'll see you later. Thanks very much.
Cheers.